Okay, Zoe, thank you for helping me doing this interview. So let's get
Of
started.
course. Already.
And first question is, how did you know me, and what was the first impression of me after we first met? And did it change throughout the years in college? If so, why? Why?
I think we met in a cooking class during our sophomore year, I believe. It's like food study, not food study, but food science class, I think.
Mm.
And I think it's kind of cool to think about how we first met because I thought I was the only Chinese in that class.
Oh, okay.
But then, yeah, I didn't even realize that you're Chinese. But then I remember you were ask me some questions, and then you would be like, "Hey, are you Chinese?" And I was like, "Oh, so you're Chinese too." So I think that was kind of cool.
Mhm.
And for the first impression, you're just a nice guy. Like you're just so nice actually. And I don't think it really changed throughout the year in college because you're just for me, I feel like you're just always a nice person. Like no matter what, you're gonna help people. Yeah, it's just who you are, how I think you. Yeah, I don't think you've changed.
Okay, so like being helpful, friendly, and nice. Is
Yes,
that okay?
you're very helpful.
Okay, okay. Yeah, because I remember the time we had class together. Your uh, teammate was a Korean, right? I thought.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
he's Korean.
yeah. But anyway, I'm glad we met, and
Yeah.
yeah. And then second question is, does my personality appear differently inside and outside of classrooms, and in what way specifically, based on you know, based on us hanging out together, both having classes together and outside of classrooms. Yeah.
I feel like your personality, it didn't change much, both inside of classroom or outside. I feel like I said, you're the nice guy. No matter what, you're just gonna be so nice to other people, and then you're just the passionate, helpful guy that I know of. And I feel yeah, maybe in class you're a little bit quiet. So do I. I mean, it's understandable. We don't want to talk much in class.
Yeah. Okay.
But yeah, outside of class, I feel like you're just, you know, outgoing. You like to hang out with your friends. You want to have dinners with your friends and stuff like that. So, well, not much changed. I feel like
And then you said passionate, passionate about what?
about your school, your studies, and your interests. I know you love cooking, and you major in food studies, right?
Yeah, yeah.
I feel like you're pretty passionate about your major too.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so
Mm-hmm.
so just optimistic for life. Is that what you mean?
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
Yes.
Yeah, you should. Yeah, you should have seen me more painful times, but
Oh, really?
yeah, but
We
yeah,
all have painful times in
yeah.
our lives.
I don't.
It is okay.
Yeah, yeah. I don't share that with people
Yeah.
that often. So okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Third question. Can you think of a time that you were surprised to know something new about me, and then why?
I think I do. So remember, I think you told me about you know how you have some bartending skills,
Oh,
right?
yeah, yeah.
I was it was unexpected. I didn't know that you have those skills, and I was kind of surprised when you told me. Yeah, because I feel like you are good at cooking. That's no doubt. But when it comes to bartending, I feel like you must be so interested in it in order to have the time to learn it.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's something I didn't realize or know of you. So I was kind of surprised.
In a good way, though, right?
In a good way, of
Okay,
course.
okay.
Yeah, definitely in a good way.
And then, yeah, because that was from one of my previous jobs or internships before. I was in a barista and a bartender for a while, not for so long. I mean, it's similar to cooking, kind of. Just
Yeah.
in,
So that's good. At least you have new skills.
Yeah. And then fourth question, what would be the three words to describe me based on what you know about me and why?
I would say you are outgoing and nice, and you are a chef, like cooking chef.
Okay.
So outgoing and nice, no doubt. You just, I've like mentioned like several times. You're just, so nice to people, and just no matter what, just like help. You're just a helper. And chef, since you were majoring food studies and you're just like so good at cooking, no doubt, like you are a chef. Like your food is just like so delicious. And remember when we were back in China, like you know all the good restaurants and good bars. Like I didn't know that. So I was like, good for you.
Yeah, I did a lot of researches on that. That's
yeah. So that was kind of cool.
And then outgoing and nice, you said?
Yeah, outgoing and nice.
I feel like some of my other friends thought I'm, well, yeah, closer friends would see that I'm outgoing, but other people just think that I'm quiet and don't want to talk much.
Oh, really? I mean, I kind of see how you are quiet because in class we're kind of like quiet.
Yeah.
But other time I feel like you're just like outgoing and talk a lot.
Okay. All right. Let's move on. So, the fifth question would be, what do you hear from me the most, or what do you think I care the most in college?
Well, I don't hear from you a lot because we don't have a lot of like common friends. But I think the most thing you care about in college should be your grade and your academic success.
Okay.
Because everybody cares a bit about their like educational goals and they just want to be successful one day in their future. And when you're going through college, it's not easy. Like you have to put a lot of efforts into it, and then you have to like study hard and to get good grades. And nowadays are like very competitive. Like it's not easy to find a job or find a dream job. So you really need to like work on it and work hard to like achieve your like life goals, I guess. So I think academic and your life goal is something that you definitely gonna focus on.
So educational performance, you said?
Educational performance for sure.
Yeah, sometimes I feel like it's just doing my assignment and work for too long that I didn't have time to look at other stuff like my job, like my career path. Like I was struggling with that, like since beginning of senior year. Maybe because it's senior year, but yeah, I sometimes feel like that's not a good thing because I'm spending too much time and effort on classes or college stuff. Like it's okay to get B's, you know.
Right, exactly. I mean, like time management is important, but sometimes it's hard to manage time.
Yeah. Okay, so next one is, what's one thing of me that you think is different from your other friends in college, and why? Don't say outgoing and nice again, okay?
All right.
Just
yeah. I feel like you are willing to try new things because you told me that you went to Japan for like one semester or so.
Yeah.
Like if I were you, I would be afraid of going to like a complete different country where I don't speak their language, and like going alone. It sounds like terrifying for me, especially I don't know anybody there. And then I think you're just like so brave, like you were willing to try it, and then I feel like you're interested in their culture and you're just like willing to try new things. Like you have the vibe of like trying new things.
So
Yeah,
adventurous, is that what you're saying?
adventure. Yes,
Okay.
like I said, if I were you, I wouldn't even give it a try.
Okay. Yeah. Well, yeah, the first 2 or 3 weeks of me being there was a struggle as well.
Yeah.
I told you I lost 5 pounds, right?
Oh, you
During,
didn't tell me
yeah,
that.
didn't? No, okay. Yeah. See, I told you I don't want to share painful things with people, especially my
Yeah.
friends. Okay. Yeah, so first 2 or 3 weeks I wasn't completely, um, you know, blended into the culture and the whole environment and the schools because
Yeah.
everybody, I don't know anyone there, it's still, yeah, but I don't regret it at all. I have had such a good time in Japan.
For sure. Like you met new people.
Yeah, even though we're probably not gonna see each other again after in the whole
But still,
life,
it's
but
like an experience.
yeah,
Yeah, so that's good.
yeah, there's something. Yeah, I'm trying to get a tattoo of "Live a life you remember" for this for
Oh,
this
that's
coming birthday, because
oh what
I have nothing else to do because I don't have the time to do it right now. But
get a tattoo for yourself to celebrate.
yeah, yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Okay. Um. All right. So next one. How do you feel when interacting with me and why? Like, I
How
don't
do I
know.
feel when it
Like talking, hanging out, or like yeah, anything that the connections between us.
I feel really comfortable when I talk to you or hang out with you, cause like you don't put pressure on your friends. Like you're just like whenever we can just like talk stupid things
Yeah.
and we can talk a lot of like how's life and stuff like that. But we can talk something serious too. I
Hmm.
feel like you're definitely like one of those friends I'm gonna like reach out to like when I'm like struggling with my life. I feel like you're gonna definitely give me some like good advice.
Hmm.
So yeah, I feel really like comfortable and I really love talking to you because I always like talking to people gain some like aspects of how other people think, and I think that's a good thing. And like I said, you're nice. I'm sorry to mention that again, but it is what it is. And yeah, I just love talking to nice people and surround myself with nice people. Mm-hmm.
Thank you for your trust and
Of course. Of course.
yeah, I probably should start buzzing you about my painful stories. Ask
I'm
for your
willing to
advice as
hear
well.
it.
Yeah. Um, yeah.
You're welcome to dump those to me.
Yeah, yeah. I just because I when I'm trying to adjust my emotional state, it's really hard for me to think about, how am I gonna if I'm gonna say it to my friends, if it's just gonna spread the negative, you know, energies to them, and make them feel less or less happy or
Yeah,
less positive.
sometimes like I feel like it is okay to talk to other people
Yeah.
because when you keep all the negativities to yourself, one day you're just gonna break down
Yeah.
because person can only hold for that much. Like once that exceeds the limit, like it's hard for you to like hold them all.
Mhm.
So I feel like it is okay to just like find someone and talk about it. I feel that's not a bad thing to do.
Mhm. Otherwise, we could just gonna explode. uh, but yeah, okay. Um, Next one is are there any changes you see from me during these 4 years of college life, and what do you think are the possible reasons for those changes? Like it can be anything in life or not necessarily personalities, because I like you said, I don't think I've changed
Right.
personality wise, but
Yeah.
anything in life or other stuff in college as well.
Right. So definitely, since I know you since like sophomore year, I feel like you definitely like became more determined and focused on what you wanted to do like in your life. throughout college, like you're like getting closer and closer to your life goals and getting closer of like achieving the life you want. And yeah, I feel like you're becoming more determined and you know what you want and you know what you want to do for your life. So that's always a good thing. Like at least you've got a goal to work on. And yeah, I feel like that's pretty much how I see the changes from you.
Just yeah, just less and less confused about where am I gonna
Like
go.
here and have a path like of what you want to do for the rest of your life. Like something that you're passionate about, like something that you are interested in.
Just finding that balance of, passion and like how does your passion support your life maybe. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. I'm still on the roads and not
Yeah,
very.
like we're just like graduating almost, so we've got time.
Yeah.
Figure it out. I feel
we've
like
got time.
yeah.
Not any close to the finish line though, but yeah.
Definitely not. I feel like we're just getting started. It's definitely not like close to the finish line.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully it's gonna get easier once we.
Definitely, like once we have the schedule or like everything was gonna be okay.
Okay. So next one, what do you think I'm best at doing and why? Be specific.
What do I think?
So like.
I feel like I've mentioned this before. I feel like you're really good at cooking. Like,
okay. What's another one except for cooking? Like it can be anything. Anything.
Wait, hold on. Are you good at sports?
Yeah. So, well, not good at, but I love doing sports too. Yeah.
Yeah, because I feel like you have the impression of like you're a sporty person, but I just wanted to make sure that you're like good at it or like you like it.
What about in a working environment?
Working environment. Oh, did I ever tell you that your advisor, Shaq Cannon? So sophomore year, I had a class with her, and she was like, "Do you know PZ?" And I was like, "Who the heck's PZ?" And she told me Peter Zhao, and I was like, "I know Peter." And then she actually told me that you are such a nice kid, and you were just like so passionate, like about your like your I don't know, like your academic. Like you have a lot of questions for her, and I remember you like asking her for like storage room or something when you're like moving out, right?
Yeah.
So I feel like you're really good at like building relationships with your like professors or anybody around you. It's like not only your friends but also your professors or someone like who's gonna lead you through your life.
So like building connections with people that's not my age.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, because I'm really bad at this. Like I'm always scared of my professors. I barely talk to them. I'll be like, "Oh, hi, professor," and they just run away.
Sometimes professor scares me.
Yeah.
But yeah, it can be scary. But
But
most of the times I try to stay calm and just do what I'm supposed to do. But yeah.
Yeah, well, at least you're doing better than me.
Nah. Okay, so last question. What kind of job do you think I would be best suited for after I graduate and why? I mean, it can be like use your imagination or it can be anything. Not a chef or anything related to food would be fine. Like anything not related to food would be fine.
I feel like definitely anything like food related, you're definitely gonna do good at. But I feel like you can also do like management. I feel like I don't know. I just have the impression of you like you manage yourself so well because speaking of like you going to Japan, like you went into this like brand new environment, but then you just like you push yourself just to like adapt. Sometimes people are having a hard time doing that, but you did it. I feel like anything related to management, like you can not only manage yourself, but also other people, like help them like build up a plan or stuff like that. So yeah, but definitely something food related first and management.
Because that's my passion, right?
Yeah, that's definitely your passion. So I feel like yeah, anything you're interested in or like you are willing to like spend time on it will do good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, management. You mean like the interactions between people, like how to manage
Like
that, and then help them
yeah,
to.
anything related to like communicating with people and managing, like even time management
Mm-hmm.
and organization skills, stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
of course.
All right, that's it. Thank you for your time and
Awesome. You're
yeah.
really welcome.
Yeah.